Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us here on Speed Gaming 2 here on Twitch, part of the Speed Gaming family of networks. Make sure you follow all of the different channels so that you don't miss any of the great action coming your way. Like this matchup we have for you tonight from the Zelda 1 randomizer community. This is game 2 of a best of 3 grand final of a tournament based on the Triple Triforce Play season rankings. We have Cytown on the left, OpnoPoint on the right. Opno took game 1, in case you were curious. Go back and watch those games if you did not see them live, because they were fantastic. I am Deus Ex Machina, or you can call me Dim Gaming. I am joined tonight by Proc, and doing the tracking for us is just Andy 8. So how's everybody doing tonight?
We are doing great. You know, it's Zelda 1 randomizer. It's a finals game, and you know that first version of the game 1 that was a few nights ago, that's definitely one for the history books. Came down to 4 frames. It doesn't get any closer than that.
Yeah, in fact, so close the runners agreed to just run it back and do it again. So yeah, game 1 ran Monday night, then got rerun last night. And it was another close one. They were within a minute of each other getting into level 9. I think the final times were a little bit off, but that was mostly due to a magic bomb wall to Zelda. But yeah, we're getting started tonight here over actually very close to vanilla start.
Yeah, and already we see some divergence. We see Opno going to 1Q1, and Cytown finds level 2 at the Vanilla Wood Sword Cave.
And level 2 is a good one to find early, although it appears to be segmented, because otherwise it should not have that staircase there. But level 2 has 2 floor items, and sometimes one of them will just be free for the taking. So good dungeon to find early. We also see Aqua Mentis awaits on the Lost Hills. Now, that's a hint about level 1, but the interesting thing about hints in this flag set is that they are random. So that hint could be true, or it could be deceptive.
You know what's not deceptive? We have 87 rupee arrows. Depending on when we find silvers, we might need to pick those up.
Yeah, that's not cheap. It's not the most expensive, but pretty close to it, and will kind of depend on what our secrets look like to depend what they're going to be spending their money on tonight.
Yeah, we already have huge divergence. Cytown finds the Any Roads. One of them's in Death Mountain. The other was the river cave near start. We have another one at the other side of the river.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty decent spread. And then 1Q6. And for all that divergence, they end up on the same screen. Randomizer be like that sometimes.
Exactly, and Opno's about to find the Any Roads as well. So far, I'd say knowledge is pretty even. You know, Cytown did find 2, but that was pretty easy to find, just being 2 screens away from start.
Yeah. Opno's going to check the top of the waterfall. This is the spot that Cytown did not check. He just hopped right back into the Any Road. And he gets rewarded with a medium secret of 32 tonight.
Yeah, pretty vanilla. You know, not really going to impact the money game so far.
Opno about to find level 2 on his side. One other flag set that is interesting that we have not determined whether it's on or off tonight is extra candles. I believe that is 50-50 whether it's on or not, so they may be forced to buy a candle. Opno's going to try to see some more of this too.
And I believe this is also a mixed quest overworld. So that tutor, to much of Jess's delight, could be needed. We do find that heart container for Opno. That's the first item out of 2. And a manhandla. 37 rupee bombs.
That's rough. Anytime the price of bombs is more than a medium secret, that's pretty unfortunate. You don't want to be having to buy bombs. 52 candles, pretty friendly though. That's especially if they're forced to buy it. Even if they're not forced to buy it, they might opt to buy it if they have the money and it's right there.
And I do believe that was 60 rupee keys for the cheap key. Hopefully that isn't needed tonight.
Yeah, that's another very friendly price though. I believe that's actually the minimum price that a key can be. Alright, so Cytown's heading over towards this open cave on the southwesternmost corner. And then probably, I don't know where he'll head after this, because he already did a lot of the grave area checks.
Yeah, he's going to up and A, probably head towards the forest.
Yeah, there's the three checks over in the forest. Yeah, so that's...
Exactly. Best item is a free item.
Yep, that makes perfect sense for him at this point.
That's a bit of a nasty screen. So I think we can safely say Wizzies are going to be in our dungeons tonight.
Yeah. And we're seeing a lot of these candle shops too, so I'm expecting them to just probably end up buying a candle, because I figure somebody's going to stumble across a large secret sooner or later and just hop into it.
And our first view at the Lost Hills Armos. It's not that one tonight.
Cytown's finding all these door repairs with no money, so that's actually really good to get them out of the way.
That's fantastic luck.
They can't steal from you if you don't have anything for them to steal.
White sword as our Armos.
Wow. Okay, well, if extra candles are on, forget everything I said about buying a candle. They'll just take the free one from the wood sword shop. And Opno will not be far behind him. This is actually really good, because I was scared that Cytown would hop off to a huge lead finding a white sword that early, but Opno should get his just within a minute or so. Oh, but he upbait back to start. I mean, he's still heading over towards the forest, but I don't know why he didn't just walk. Oh, extra candles are not on. There is our wood sword shop. Well, not really a shop. It's free. Wood sword cave.
Absolutely worthless now. And it looks like Opno's going to maybe head over to the coast.
Some nice HUD scrolling from Opno. But yeah, it does look like he is headed towards the coast.
Red ring on the coast.
Is that what it flashed up so quick on the screen? I didn't even see what it was. Yep, red ring. Alright, so now both runners finding the Take Any Cave. Opno up to 5, so white sword item can be anything 4 to 6, but 5 gives you a 66% chance. I like this Cytown right back in the level 2 with that white sword.
Oh, absolutely. You know, combat is not going to be a problem. I mean, it wouldn't be anyway for runners of this caliber, but having white sword right away, it's going to make dungeon cleanup very quick. And just knowing that you have the defense of the red ring just lying there waiting. I know it's a little early to call, but Jet Seed?
Yeah, it may be. Opno finds the wood sword and then is going to come 2-3 screens later and find the white sword. And
oh no, don't up an A.
Oh, no. Did he like not think of, I don't know why he's been one screen away from that Armos. Did he maybe like check that Armos earlier and didn't
No, he
what
couldn't
was
have.
There?
Unless it was a mistrack.
Yeah, I feel like he's like been purposely avoiding that screen for some reason. Well, there's our map of 2. It's a square with a little 2-room segment above it. He's gonna buy the candle. Now this could actually cost him some time getting back over there, because he might start burning bushes on his way to that Armos.
Yeah. Looks like he's probably going to head up to Casino Corner, maybe?
Oh, that's unfortunate. There was bombs in the middle of that island, and Cytown didn't have a boomerang or anything to...
Okay, now he's going
now
down
he's
to the
gonna
Armos.
check it.
All right.
And now he's... There we
he didn't
go.
stab it.
Ain't nobody got time for that. But, alright, so Cytown's gonna try to find the second item. And it's a heart. Double heart, too.
And we are potentially key blocked. No, we'll be fine.
Opno took an intentional burn with this candle there. I'm thinking he was probably trying to reset his
counter.
count, but he doesn't have... Yeah, he doesn't have bombs to do, but maybe he's assuming he's going to get bombs before he gets...
And triangle and 2 is free. So that's going to put Cytown up 1 triangle at 10 minutes in.
Yeah, it's not a bad spot to be. 10 minutes in, white sword, 1 Triforce piece. 1 dungeon actually completely done because he got both items out of there, so he knows he never has to go back into that level 2.
Oh, and Cytown finds level 9 just west of start.
That's nice, because then no matter where you're at on the map, once you get your last Triforce, you can just up A back to start and be right there at 9. Opno up to 8 bombs. Must have got a couple bomb drops there. I saw 1 pack drop, but I didn't see the first one. Now he's stumbling on the door repairs himself. Cytown with the blue candle purchase. And he's probably going to head towards the Dead Woods. Now what's interesting... Oh, I guess this could be... Okay, so here is level 1. So we saw the hint that level 1 was in Lost Hill, so... At least that hint was true. Now whether they're all true... We'll have to see a few more hints before we can call that. But both the runners here dealing with Wizrobe dungeons, I would much rather deal with Wizrobes in level 1 than Wizrobes in level 8.
Oh, absolutely. Speaking of 8, I didn't see where that was.
Yeah, it must be over in the Dead Woods somewhere, because he bought that candle at the Vanilla Potion shop, and then I'm assuming he went over there and started burning bushes right away. The one good thing about finding 8 early, though, is 8 usually gives you a lot of keys. We've got our map of 1, and now we have our compass of 1. Looks like we're going to see the Triforce before we see any of the items. So I fully expect him to go past as long as he can. Oh, I'd say that, but
yeah,
the Triforce is actually in a room with the item.
Yeah,
A heart.
It's a heart. Gotta have
I'm
heart.
wondering if there's any items besides hearts and dungeons tonight. That does guarantee him the white sword item once he finds it, though.
Oh, absolutely. Both of our runners are fully qualified for that, both having 6 hearts.
Yeah, I didn't see where Cytown got his 6th heart from. Did he find one in a dungeon? Oh, no, he got the second one out of 2. That's the one that he got that Opno didn't get. Well, there's the Triforce out of 8. I've only seen about, looked like maybe 7 rooms, 8 rooms, so... I don't know. That's a decision to make. You go back in and keep poking around. There's 3 items in level 8. You haven't seen any of them, but this early in the game, you want to be dealing with whiz robes in a huge dungeon. There's the any key in 1 for Opno. That was the floor drop. So key issues are no longer a problem. We've got a hint shop found for Cytown. He doesn't really have money to buy them, but that would get us a better idea if they're all true, or if... Because I believe with Deceptive, some of them could be true, but some of them might not be true. I've never really played with Deceptive hints, to be honest, because that's just one of those fun sets that I don't find fun. I'd rather just play with no hints or truthful hints. Or mixed hints, mixed hints are...
yeah, that and also the flag that changes your bombable walls and burnable bushes.
Yeah.
Not many runners actually use that one. Opno taking a little bit of time clearing this room. Hopefully it pays off, and it doesn't.
Unfortunately, it doesn't, but that also... I think he was trying to maybe reset that room a little bit to get... no, maybe he cleared that one already.
Yeah, pick your poison. Manhandla or Wizzies?
Well, at least it went down... You got 3 of them with a bomb. It didn't roll up, at least. Let's put it that way. Oh, and it rolled down.
And that was
a
ladder.
ladder. Wow. And he knows that the red ring's on the coast.
Oh yeah, that's definitely going to be next stop.
It would be for me. Now, with these runners, they might not need a red ring and say, I'll just get back to it next time I'm over in that direction. But yeah, if I was running it, that's exactly where I would be going. 15 minutes in, 17 minutes in probably by the time he gets there.
Yeah, exactly. 15 minutes in, then you could just face tank absolutely everything. I think that would definitely help speed the seed along.
Yeah, white sword and red ring 15, 16, 17 minutes in. We did see a heart container on the floor in 6 for Cytown, so again, it seems like besides level 1, nothing but hearts in these dungeons.
Yep. Opno with first triangle out of 1.
Yep, so Cytown still holds the Triforce lead 2-1, but still very early in the Triforce and both 2 and 8 were free on the floor.
And level 4 was on our start screen. Huge cluster right by start. You have 2, 4, and 9. With 8 not that far. And I think Opno is going to go ahead and get that ring.
Yep. It's also nice that the Vyers did not roll up, so they go down to a bomb drop, because they're actually one of the better bomb droppers. And if you can kill them with bombs, then it's nice.
Opno has the bombs, going to bomb the coast along the way. Makes sense.
Yep. So, at this point, 145. Wow. That's actually a great segue to what I was just getting ready to say, because I was just getting ready to say, what do you spend money on at this point? Because you're going to have the red ring.
Bombs. That's what you spend it on. Bombs.
Or maybe the wood arrows, because, you don't know where silvers are yet. But you don't need keys, because you got the any key.
Yeah.
You don't need a blue ring, which, these runners probably wouldn't buy a blue ring anyway, unless
you're not going to need potion.
Money.
No potions needed.
Yeah. Red ring pickup for Opno.
And Opno's going to duck back into 3, which was along the coast.
Big shield for Opno. We might see it tonight. Chat's calling for the big shield. Opno's a big fan of it.
Oh, yeah. Me, it always throws off my screen scrolls. But I'm not as talented.
I find that it doesn't really make me any worse at screen scrolling, but I'm not very good at screen scrolling anyway, so kind of one of those things. Yeah. Ooh, the red bats that came out of fires rolled up.
Oh yeah, that was what, 3 hits?
It must have been 2 because they're going down to 1 swing of the white sword, but yeah, it seemed like more than that. Oh, the mugger room. Opno's going to pay with a heart. Can't say I blame him there because you don't want to give up bombs, and with a red ring, kind of don't need the health as much.
No, health is pretty much irrelevant for these 2 runners. Alright, this should be our item out of 6.
I would certainly hope so, unless this thing's like triple segmented or something.
Yeah, Cytown's been in here a long time.
I did have a 4-segment level 4 in a seed I ran the other day, so...
That's disgusting. And the raft in 6.
We got 2 potential overworld spots. Actually, game 1, the one that came down to 4 frames, I think, there was double raft block.
It was. Yeah, so it does happen.
Well, there's our map of 6. That's an ugly 6. It's not the largest level 6, but you usually don't like to see a whole lot of linearity like that. Opno's finding the... Oh, this was the transport that he came in.
Yeah, he up and aid to save on health and be able to get back quicker to this door. I think 1 room to the left there was another opening. So there's a heart in 3, still looking for the stair item. Not this room.
Yeah, it won't be this room because of the shutter door. Man, I'm starting to think these runners might really be looking for a book to give us the maps of these dungeons with because the dungeons are, I think they're supposed to kind of all fit together, and so once you start seeing weird, funky ones like this level 6, then that kind of tells you that level 4 and 5 are probably all funky as well.
Speaking of funky, blue bananas.
The blue boomerangs are basement item. Yeah, look at that, level 3. Looks like an A that fell over.
Yep.
Triforce.
And there's the Triforce. Yep. And that evens up the Triforce count 2-2.
I'm kind of surprised that Opno didn't go back to level 2 yet. Ooh, there's our bomb upgrade. It's 102. Now, Cytown can't afford it. Opno can.
And of course, Triforce is right by the start. That 1 room he didn't check.
No, the 1 room. It's always the 1 room you didn't check. Potion pickup for Opno. Pops to take the potion instead of the heart from the take any. And now he's back in level 2. So if we combine our knowledge of what both of these runners have done. I believe that we have seen all the dungeons except for 5 and 7.
That's correct. And we have not seen Mags or the White Sword.
Yeah. But we haven't seen hardly any of Death Mountain yet. Neither runner opting to go up that way. I know Cytown usually leaves Death Mountain the last, which seems to be a pretty popular strategy with a lot of runners, because it seems like Death Mountain either pays off big time or is a huge waste of time.
Oh, I completely agree. I've lost so many seeds because of diving Death Mountain.
All right, well, we have a required recorder, it looks like. Oh, and there's a regular banana on the floor in level 4. And this should be our basement item. Red candle, okay. Yeah, you're going to take a second form of repeatable offense.
Oh, yeah. And Opno picked up the Triforce out of 2. Passed up on the hearts, confirming the Opno doesn't care about mags tonight. Which is totally understandable. White Sword, Red Ring, these 2 runners are golden for offense.
Yep. Cytown also took a potion from the Take Any, so looks like he is probably not going to make a mags play tonight either.
And I do believe Cytown picked up the Triforce out of 6.
I think that was recorder blocked.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, they're both 4 and 6 are recorder blocked.
That's right. I forgot about that. Thanks for keeping me honest.
Well, chat kept me honest because I forgot it as well until I was reading it in chat a few seconds ago. There's a White Sword item. It's silver arrows. And it was... Oh, I thought it was at the raft spot. I was going to say if it was raft required, but it's on Candle Row. Well, now you don't even have to buy silver arrows. So yeah, if you have money, you're spending it on bomb upgrades. Yeah, I think you're right on that.
There's 5 on Candle Row.
How ironic would it be if we don't have any overworld blocked dungeons in a mixed quest overworld, but you need the recorder because 2 of the Triforces are recorder blocked?
Well, and how ironic would it be if you have a mixed quest overworld and you basically can all of Death Mountain?
Yeah.
And you can there's just so many spots left unchecked that at this rate, they may never be checked. And Power Bracelet in 5 dungeon, the basement.
Yeah, Power Bracelet opens up 7? Or is it 8 on Mixed Quest? I think it's 7 spots. So, definitely could still be required. Aquaminus awaits with a ladder. Okay, so that's a true hint. So,
yeah, I think our hints are truthful tonight.
Yeah, it's looking that way.
And Opno has the compass for 4. Sees the Triforce is just 1 more room away.
And it's about to get the bad news that it is recorder blocked. But I believe the other item is just a room or 2 up.
Yep, that yellow banana. What? And there was that candle. I don't quite remember where the candle was.
I thought that it was maybe a room. I think it might be up 1 more room. Yep, right
yeah,
here.
There it is.
Open right-hand staircase. Opno doesn't even pick it up. Okay. I mean, there's no red bubbles in this flag set, so...
Yeah, and the candle is slower than the sword. You know, it's good for likes, but we really haven't seen any of those. Opno also gets the silvers. So really, we're just looking for a bow at this point.
Yep. Triforce out of 5 for Cytown. I'm actually not sure if he got Y-forced there, or if he was ready to leave 5.
I don't think we saw the floor item in 5.
Yeah, that was a pretty chunky 5 though, so maybe he's just going to come back. Especially with him seeing the hint about the ladder in 1, maybe he's going to go try to find level 1. Now, see, this is interesting. I'm assuming Opno saw the hint about level 1 being in the Lost Hills, so that's his second.
Well, Opno already
he can confirm is truthful.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, well, Cytown's going to buy these hints.
Raya Grumble's book. No feat of strength.
And so yeah, it appears that that power bracelet that he picked up is going to be useless tonight.
Well, I mean, that saves him from doing, what, 8 checks? 9 checks?
Yeah, that's actually a good thing, because sometimes these runners, like, you know, every now and then you'll see, like, how Opno has the any key, so he might go into a dungeon and just start opening key doors that Cytown would not be opening, and, you know, sometimes it might lead you astray, sometimes you'll obviously always rather have the any key than not have the any key, but, you know, but again, like, recorders, like if somebody picks up the recorder and then they go and do all 11 recorder checks and it leads to nothing, then the person without the recorder just saved themselves a bunch of time.
Yeah. And Max was spotted 1 screen south of the desert in the burned bush.
Ooh, I thought Cytown was going to take a second potion there for a second. Like, I hope he remembered that he took the first one. Right.
It's hard to believe we're only 31 minutes in and we have this much progress already.
Yeah.
This much knowledge.
Yeah, even though we still, you know, are looking for bow and recorder, we have found so much, you know, so many items already that we've already narrowed down where they could possibly be. Yeah, so often it looks like he's gonna... Well, he's clearing the Triforce room. He might be just trying to open the shutter door to the left. Nope, just gonna get the Triforce.
Alright, so both runners just gonna leave the floor item where it is.
Cytown got hit right as he placed that bomb, and it didn't open the cave, so now he's down to 1 bomb. Gonna have to farm some red Gorillas here to try to get some bombs. Alright.
And we're still looking for level 7.
Opno, who has not purchased those hints, doing power bracelet checks.
We see Cytown in 1 going to be very much rewarded.
Yeah, I think he's going to be glad that he came here.
Although, you got to wonder if he's going to think, if it was this easy to get the ladder, how long has Opno had the red ring?
Yeah, that's true.
Well, also, Cytown hasn't exactly had key trouble, but may have been purposely holding back on certain doors because of keys. Yeah. And again, there's that other question: how long ago did Opno get the any key? Question in chat: did Cytown check East Raft? No, I don't think either runner has. Yeah, I don't think Cytown's checked any raft spots yet.
That's actually a good question, because he had to have ran right past it, but I don't remember if he actually went up there to it.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing him whip out the raft. Oh, K-Tap's saying he did check one.
Okay, so they are saying they did. Okay.
1Q4 is nothing. Thanks, JXB Adam.
All right, so, and I believe this was the key, the room with the any key.
Yeah. And then, if I'm not mistaken, I think the room with the ladder was the topmost room.
I believe you're correct on that. Or no, it was this room, wasn't it? It was the manhandler room.
Oh, yep, you're right. Getting my dungeons confused. Sea bleed is real.
Alright, so Opno's doing these river checks. Nothing here tonight.
Ooh, fortunate nice clock for Cytown.
Alright, so we are once again tied up on Triforces. The only difference being Opno has level 3 and Cytown has level 8. Opno, of course, also has the red ring already, whereas Cytown's either going to have to make his way back there or just rough it out for a while. He might almost be better off. I was going to say take the any road to the grave and then world wrap.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he still has checks over here, so yeah, he'll do the same thing Opno did. Yeah, he'll just walk and do checks on his way.
Yeah, and Cytown will find 3 along the way.
Yep. Opno, meanwhile, is up in Death Mountain. So we will see if this is where our final level is at, or if Death Mountain is a bust tonight.
Now 7 could still be recorder blocked, and if that recorder is in 5, it may take our runners a while to get back in there.
Yeah. Or I don't think we saw any of the items out of 8. I don't have anything marked down for 8 anyway.
Yeah, I don't have anything marked for 8 either.
Eight was also Wizrobes, and Cytown was in there on Green Tunic, so maybe once we get get back in there with Red Ring, it'll probably be a lot easier to dig out items.
Comment in chat: the quickest way to get an answer isn't to ask a question, it's to say something wrong. Story of my life.
Yeah, I was listening to a podcast the other day, and the guy was saying that if you want to learn how to do something, don't post a question on the internet, post a way of doing it, and you'll get 100 people trying to correct you with the correct way of doing it.
So Cytown is still picking up heart containers as he comes across them. Opno has just given up on health containers. It's always going to be interesting to see if that comes back to haunt at some point. Whether that's because Cytown gets mags, or it's just sometimes that one little death that causes an extra set of frames that can cost you everything.
Yep.
Tharkus is saying that Cytown passed up 2 stair hearts. Yeah.
Oh, really? He passed up... Okay. That's interesting, because that would have put him at... If he passed up 2 stair hearts, that would have been 13... Or 11 hearts already, and
yeah,
whenever you can start taking mags.
Yeah, that would have been 40% chance of mags. Yeah, maybe Chest Jerk, has some logic there. Yeah, I definitely don't think Cytown needs the health. I think the main reason to take him would be for mags, but... Sorry, you were about to say something?
I just chuckling to myself at the irony of, finding a rupee boss, but you're maxed on rupees, but you still have to clear it in order to get the staircase item. All right.
And Triforce out of 3 for Cytown.
Yeah, that gives him the Triforce lead again, with the difference being that Triforce out of 8. I'm not even sure if Opno's seen level 8 yet.
Nope.
He should find it right here. It's one screen north of here. It's going to buy some hints. Okay, this is good for Opno. He'll stop doing the power bracelet checks.
Yeah, exactly. And Cytown picks up the ring. And it's going to do
the raft check. Now, if this raft check proves to be something, this could be a huge turning point for Cytown, because Opno hasn't even gotten into level 6 yet, let alone got the raft. But it's a useless shop. I am curious to see what's in this 8, because Opno is much better equipped to dig this 8 than when Cytown was in here. So Cytown's still doing checks over in the forest. Don't think there's really much more of interest over here.
Yep. I mean, there is the whistle spot right by the coast, but without the recorder.
Yep, and the whistle spot that is 1Q2 and 2Q4? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I forget what dungeon it is on Vanilla 2Q. Maybe buy that bait just in case for 49 rupees. I mean, what else?
Why not?
Money on?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, even both bomb upgrades will only cost 212?
Yeah, and there's a third large secret out there somewhere.
It's time to just spend all the money. And Opno is digging 8 quite a bit more.
Oh, well, there you go. Cytown left another heart behind in a take any. He might be marking them down for potions, but with red ring and 9 hearts, I can't imagine that he thinks he's going to go through multiple potions. So yeah, I'm guessing he's just trying to save the frames right now.
Doesn't he know he should kill the animals?
Although he does opt to use a potion on the overworld, you don't see that too often. But yeah, you definitely don't want to take a death this far away from your start screen. Opno's also got a potion out at the ready.
Yeah, I mean, where money is so prolific and there's a potion around every corner, you know, it does make sense to use it while you can, while it's beneficial. Now, if he were up and in right here like he is, then, you know, at least it got him that much further.
Yeah. He's going to reset his counter. Oh, now his counter got reset whether he wanted it to or not. But gets a global bomb drop, so all is well that ends well. There's our map of 8. It's just basically a big square, which is pretty typical of level 8.
Yep.
Ooh, this is a pretty nasty room for Opno.
Oh yeah.
There's with no door to hide in, and yeah, this is where having all those extra hearts would probably come in handy. There's our level 7. It was in fact on Death Mountain.
Okay. That's right. It was just north of the Armos.
Alright, so Opno got through that room. He actually still has quite a bit of health left over. And finds a bomb refilling station. Ooh. Oh, okay. I thought that one ate it. I was like, oh no.
No, Dodongo is still being trolly, but...
Oh, and Cytown got locked into a horizontal shoot room. Or a vertical shoot room, I mean.
So, Dem, what's your guess? Where is our recorder going to be? Triforce for Cytown out of 7?
I'm a numbers guy, so I'm going with level 8 just because it has the most items left. The odds certainly say 8 is the dungeon to be in.
I'm a troll, so I would say 5.
Yeah, 5 would definitely be the most interesting since both runners have the Triforce and 1 item out of 5. And 5 was also a pretty large dungeon for level 5. So they're probably not wanting to go back in there. Yes, major items can be in level 9. Question in chat, can major items be in 9? Yes, important items in 9 is turned on, but the recorder cannot be in level 9 because it is blocking Triforces, so there would be no way to get into level 9 without the recorder. But the bow could certainly be in level 9. We have not seen any bow blocks yet, so bow could definitely be in level 9.
That would definitely make it spicy.
And I think if that were to... At this point, I mean, the runners are basically on projection to, like, be full clearing anyway, but I think a bow in 9 would probably favor Opno just because he kind of gambles on that a little bit more. I've seen him go into level 9 gambling on important items in 9.
Yeah, Cytown does tend to play it a little safer.
Yeah. Oh, Opno's down to half a heart again. He's going to have to use that other potion.
Just so many tough rooms with whiz robes.
Yeah. At least this one has open doors, so you can kind of use the door strats. But only bombs, so...
Yeah, and, you know, door strats only get you so far with 4 more blues to kill.
Yeah. But this is likely a push block for an item.
It does push. And heart.
Ah, heart. He's gonna take it.
It's like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have passed up on all those.
Learning is fun. All right.
I can just imagine Chess Jerk just like laughing his head off right now.
This could be a drop room in 8. So, oh, and it is, and it's another heart. So,
all right. So one
My
more
prediction-
item still to be found.
and my prediction of recorder in 8 not looking so great right now.
Well, I think
Unless
this
it's
is
right
the
here.
last item. Bow.
Oh, it's the bow. Okay. So, not recorder, but certainly a important item.
Yep. At this point, I would suggest going back into 7. There's the 2 unseen items there.
Yep.
And there's still that floor item in 5, but you know,
And
favor the odds.
Opno see the second heart in 2?
I think he did.
Maybe he didn't pick it up. I don't. Oh, there's our recorder.
the
It's in level
recorder at
7. Floor
It's the
drop
floor
in
item.
7. All right. Well, now who do we think has the lead? Opno with the bow out of 8, or Cytown with the recorder out of 7?
I'd say it's 6s. I mean, 8 is very large, and that was deep. That was very, very deep.
It was definitely deep in 8. I feel like Opno spent a lot more time in that level 8 than Cytown spent in 7. But yeah, that said, anytime it's a floor drop, it just always adds that intrigue.
Well, I mean, here's the thing, Dem. Cytown now only has 1 missing Triforce, which is out of 6. He knows exactly where it is. He's going to 6 right now. He knows he doesn't need anything else out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, except, no, never mind. He's still looking for bow. All right, so he
is.
might casually look for bow
Now-
before going into 8.
Now, he could get his Triforce here and then gamble on bow in 9.
I could see that happening. I mean, you really don't want to dig 8 unless you have to dig 8. And that Triforce was so free, it'd be so tempting just to go in 9. And you know that the hints are truthful, so it is possible you'll find the end, lies elsewhere hint.
Yep. So Opno just saw the floor heart in 6. Continuing on. I forget if this is the raft or if this is the... Okay, that's a take any.
Well, Cytown has all Triforces. Let's see what happens. I think that was a whistle to 2. Yep.
It was
So-
the 2, so it looks like he's going to level 9. Okay. Well, this still could be an okay play because he's going to get into 9 first. He's going to be tracking it as he goes, so he's going to know his pathing. He's going to know, if along the way he stumbles across, Ganon and Zelda's room, then once he gets the bow, he'll know exactly where to go. We already had a roar, though.
Did
Was
we?
that a
I didn't
roar?
hear it. If it is,
I feel
I
like
didn't
there was a
hear it.
roar in that old man room.
Well, if it was, that's fantastic. We do know that the gels guard a compass, so Cytown's going to kill every single gel he sees.
He's also probably going to check every single staircase he sees.
Oh, absolutely.
I usually just start taking staircases just to mark off pairs.
Yeah,
But,
I mean, at
there's
this
the map.
point, so just marked the book in 7. I didn't see that, but obviously
there
she
was
did.
No, there was a hint about it.
Okay.
That
So
was one
we
of the
know
hints
that-
that we bought.
So then we know that the wand is in either 9 or 5. I'm not like either one of these runners need the wand at this point. And this is a pretty small 9.
Yeah, it's not not a very large
It's
9. It's
what, like
missing an entire
45?
segment.
Yeah, it's like 44 rooms?
Chat's saying 50.
No, it's way less than 50.
So Opno's going to pick up the raft, but I'm not 100% sure why, because he's seen... Or maybe he hasn't seen level 7 yet.
Alright, so
Yeah,
that may
I
buy
guess he hasn't seen
Cytown.
7.
No.
Yeah, okay. So he has not seen level 7. Yeah, that's going to buy Cytown actually a lot of time, because he still has to get up to Death Mountain and find 7, and then dig out the recorder in 7.
Absolutely.
Not to mention, then he's still got to get back to 4 and 6, even though he knows where the Triforce is. And I guess he didn't get the Triforce out of 8, even though he walked past it to get the other 3 items.
Now, here's one thing I'm willing to bet money on. So Cytown is going to find out eventually that the bow just ain't here. There's one item left in 5, and I think he would rather dig 5 than dig 8.
Oh, there is our wand in 9, and Cytown will pick it up, so...
Although, I mean, by digging 8, I mean, that is a much higher chances of finding it. I just don't know what he would do.
Oh, Opno's 2 rupees away from the bomb upgrade. He's been firing those silver arrows like crazy. Oh, and there's the second item in 9. It's another heart. Okay, so Cytown knows. That was actually really quick to find both items in a 9. Now, where does he go? That's a whole lot of whistle blowing.
It is.
He's back in 8. Okay, he's in level 8. This is where he needs to be.
Yep, he's playing the odds, which is the right move.
Yeah, he just has a lot of level 8 to see. He will probably buy this bomb upgrade. It's +4.
+4.
Okay, not bad. Probably really just needs bombs for combat at this point. Well, I guess he still has some of level 9 to explore.
Opno's going to take the any roads, probably to the grave.
Oh
and
wow,
there's the
Cytown
bow.
just he found a way quicker way to get to the bow.
That
Holy
is
cow.
huge. Opno spent so much time in that 8.
And it was only like 3 or 4 rooms away from start? Wow.
That just goes to show the path you take, whether it's because of enemies and health or keys, can make everything in a seed. Cytown's back in knows pretty much exactly where to go. I don't remember if he's seen the princess, but I think he has heard the roar.
Yes, he hears
before.
that roar. Yeah, this is the roar. It was in that old man room. So either you got a bomb out of that old man room to the right, or you're going to have to go up and around and come down from the above. Yeah,
Okay,
you're going to have to get
staircase
around
it
this
is.
old man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
It'd
he
be
saw
so
the
funny if
hint
that's a
for
staircase.
Zelda.
Yeah. Yeah, might as well use those silver arrows. You got 150 of them.
Yep.
Well, this bomb. It does.
Yes.
Now
Well,
the question is, does the next one?
Where do you have to go all the way around that dead room? No. Okay.
No.
This has to get you into Ganon. Now he's bombing there, but I believe that we saw a hint that she's in the southwest, so I'm not sure why he would continue going east when he leaves here.
All right, so we have Ganon. That's going to be 8 hits with the white sword. And that is done. Great stun lock. Cytown has bacon. And unless something really tragic happens, I think we're going to have a game 3.
It appears that way because Opno's still looking for this floor recorder.
And it looks like Cytown might be trying to find a staircase back to the southwest. And found one.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, that's what we're looking for. Those a room with one shutter door. He's seeing a lot of that. Okay.
Yeah, it must be that little nub in the L column.
Yeah, and maybe you have to come down from above onto it.
Yeah, because I think he's seen everything else in the southwest. No. Accidental bomb.
Thought he had. Yeah, he thought he had. I do that all the time.
Oh, we all do that all the time.
Yeah. At least he didn't have like recorder up or something and waste a lot of time.
It's like the worst when you try to bomb and like you accidentally potion.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so here we go. I think this is how you have to get there. You have to come down from above. So this will probably bomb down.
Either that or magic staircase.
No. Okay, there we go. Oh, well.
Oh, and there it is.
Case.
Yeah. All right. With an official race time GG time of 1 hour, 58 seconds, Cytown wins game 2.
And you know what that means. There will be a game 3.
The Triforce triple play lives on.
So we're gonna try to get an invite out to Cytown, see if he wants to join. Oh, looks like he's in the setup room. Recorder found for Opno, meanwhile, so he will likely play this out. I think Opno is one of the few runners, and it's a pretty crazy stat. I don't think he has ever forfeited a race. He's always finished them out. Like he has 0 DNFs on his record on racetime.gg.
Cytown, GG.
Oh, thank you.
1 hour, 58 seconds. That was a very generous seed, but I think you routed everything pretty much perfectly.
Yeah, everything but the bow.
Well, no,
actually, you did that bow perfect.
So that actually was the major turning point because Opno dug and dug and dug in that level 8 and last located the bow. And I don't know how he spent so much time in there. He must have just took the longest route around the outside of that 8 because then you came in and went like 4 rooms from start and it was right there.
Okay, that's insane. So I tell you, I'm gonna guess how he would have done it. When the Triforce popped up, I just took it and left. That area of the dungeon was like no man's land. Apparently, it had to have been because like, what items are actually left? It can't be the book. I don't know what it could be. Hearts. I don't know.
Yeah, there's 2 other hearts.
Okay, there you go. So
and they all were within like 3 or 4 rooms of each other.
So they're probably, you dig past the Triforce, you can get stuck in no man's land out there just digging a dungeon. That happened to me in 8 yesterday. I hit every room in 8 in order to find 2 hearts and a white sword. And and that didn't help me. But yeah, I guess it happened to Opno tonight. So
Yeah.
no fair to him on that front. But yeah.
Yeah,
So
that full dig of 8's what cost him a lot of time.
It's actually why I didn't dig 8 tonight, because I found the Triforce and I said, no, I'm leaving. And I decided I wasn't going to hunt it anymore. And I did one thing that was really, really stupid. So I understand I got an hour on this seed, but I got lucky because level 7, I knew what one of the items were. Why I would dig for the recorder in 7 instead of 8. That was really dumb on my part. Or even 5, where I had a map and I could have known how many rooms I had to clear to get whatever item was in 5 on the floor. So instead, I dove 7 and got really doggone lucky. Now, the more I think about it, so I'm glad that I wasn't clear-headed enough thinking to not do that. So yeah, dumb luck wins.
Well, Opno is in level 9 now. He hears the roar, so he knows where Ganon is at, but he's just got to figure out the path around to get to him.
And by taking that direct path to Ganon, he's not going to see the hint that the princess is in the southwest.
Yeah, that's true. So he might... Well, you actually have to go through that hint room to get to her, unless he finds that staircase that was one room away.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But he's not going to have the map,
Exactly.
like taking the direct route.
So as far as, generosity in these seeds,
Yeah.
you got the white sword before you even found the wood sword. You were a little later than Opno in getting the red ring, but I think that combat advantage, even though it was kind of short, I think it may have... Did it boost your confidence? Did it make you more willing to just, face, all those enemies and just plow through it? What did you think when you found that white sword?
Yeah, once I had the white sword early, I'm normally not going to even end up with a second row of hearts at that point, but especially knowing that Red Ring was on the coast on top of that, so normally I'll be a little bit more aggressive. I had a hint where 1 was at, and once I started seeing the hints were true, I was like, man, I got to get to Lost Hills, but I just kept finding dungeon after dungeon on my way. This is a friendly seed for not having to dive Death Mountain really far, so that was nice. That normally costs me a little bit of time once I'm fishing Death Mountain, but I would just say that I think the difference is just I got a lucky 8, and that's probably about min rooming that level 8 considering the circumstances. So
Yeah.
I think that's the difference in this race.
Yeah, while he was doing 8, you completed 7 and some other like overworld exploration, but yeah, he spent longer in 8 than you did in 7 getting the recorder.
Yeah. I went from 7 to 4 to 6 and then to 9. So because you'd cleaned up the other I did.
dungeons as well anyway. Yep. Nice. Well, Opno now has the map. He has the hint. He's just got to find that path to get there. He was in the southwest and basically found out the same way that you did, that you can't just bomb into Zelda, so now he's got to go back up to the northwest to bomb down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but he's gonna start taking some transports, I think.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's probably not going to help. Oh, no, that actually did
this
help.
is it! That was it! That was
All right. What are the
staircase
odds?
All right, so
All
get your
right.
GGs in chat for Opno, finishing with an official racedown.gg time of 1 hour, 8 minutes, 16 seconds. And while we're getting a link out to him, oops, typing in the wrong window here. I will just drop them links in the chat. These are the links to both the runners and everyone on the commentary crew tonight. So if you enjoyed this entertainment, please feel free to give everyone a follow.
Opno
and
GG.
we are joined by Opno.
Hi, should you Cytown?
Yeah, good job, Opno. Sounds like I got the dumbest luck of 8 that anybody could have.
Yeah, I'm guessing you went left.
Well, I left 8 after the Triforce. I didn't do any extra rooms, and then fished out everything but the floor item in 5, and went to 9. Found both items in 9. Went back to 8, and looked on my map, saw that I hadn't gone to the left, and there was a starting room to the left. So I went left, grabbed a bomb upgrade, went a couple rooms, went up, and hey, I got a bow that I was looking for. So I went back to 9. So I got extremely lucky on that 8.
Yeah, when the long way around from the top, there was a whole bunch of blue rooms.
Oh yeah. Well, now I'm even more glad I skipped out of that junk. Yesterday, my diving in 8 was killing me, crushing my soul, and so I was like, I'm just gonna avoid 8 tonight, and until I have to.
So OpnoPoint, we saw you use a lot of potions, especially with those blue whiz robes that you just mentioned. We also saw you pass up a lot of hearts. Did you have any regret there?
Well, not really. I also still had to take any caves marked on my map. I could have taken a potion from.
All right. Well, chat is asking the monkey in the room, when is game 3? Do you guys have anything marked on the schedule yet?
We weren't even gonna do tonight. It just worked out that my wife ended up having other plans, so I didn't have a honeydew, and Opno was really gracious in allowing us to play tonight, and Jess was awesome to get us on the air. We talked about maybe Saturday or Sunday initially for game 2, so we'll probably look at Saturday or Sunday for game 3, I would assume, Opno, as long as you're still good with that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so we'll probably shoot for sometime over the weekend will be the final game.
All right. Well, chat, you heard it here first. So clear your calendars for this weekend, because this game 3 is probably... you guys have actually already played 3 races, and
Yeah.
they have all been extremely close. So I cannot wait for this game 3 grand final.
Yeah, Opno's newer, but not really new. He's really sticking good. So, I just assume that it's going to be a rough final game. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. Hopefully, well, all 3 of your seeds have actually been pretty quick. We haven't really seen a slogfest yet, so.
Yeah, nothing too crazy. But anyway, I do want to say a big thanks to you both for commentating on short notice, and for Jess tracking and squaring us away. Y'all, Dos Ex, the whole shebang. Just appreciate you all, and it means a lot to me to get to do, what I said earlier, just stupid game, but lots of fun, and so appreciate y'all allowing us to do it.
Well, thank you guys for putting on a great show. Opno, do you have any last words?
Well, not really. Pretty much the same thing as Cytown. Thanks for the commentary and tracking and stuff.
Cool. All right. Okay. Well, I think with that, we will probably be logging off for the night. Proc, do you have anything you want to say, or you want to take us out?
I just wanted to give a huge shout out to SpeedGaming for letting us restream. of course, big shout outs to our 2 runners, Cytown and OpnoPoint. Please give them a follow, as well as Jess Andy 8, our amazing tracker, and DEM, my great code commentator. Don't waste a sub or a follow on me because I never stream. But yeah, I just want to thank the entire Zelda 1 randomizer community and all those who played in this Triforce triple play, who have dedicated their time and their talents to put on great shows for us.
Couldn't have said it better than myself. So with that, we will be signing off for the night. I'm not sure what else we have going on these channels because, like I said, this was thrown together last minute. But stick around. I'm sure there will be something exciting going on one of the Speed Gaming networks. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your evening.